Yep, what's going on? All my homies, homettes, dudes, and dudettes. It's your boy Will back again, and I'm ready to run through that little thing I call my weekly wear. That is everything I wore all week last week. So, starting out on Sunday. Sunday, I was on my dark fragrances kind of mode this week, and because the weather was kind of up and down, but it was more chilly than it was cold. So, on Sunday, I grabbed this one. And I just got this not too long ago. This is Royalty Onyx by Maluma, and the this was kind of like a clone or a rendition of what was the one Paco Rabanne's 1 Million Privé, and it's pretty close to it. Oh man, but it rocked out good. This was a really good fragrance for that day because it was kind of cool. Mm. This was a good one. We're getting less and less of those cool days, but this week we did have a couple of them. And next week, I think we're supposed to be pretty warm most of the week, but that's why I rocked out to on Sunday. Royalty Onyx by Maluma. Then on Monday I grabbed this one. I haven't worn this one. I wanted to wear this one over the winter, but for some reason I missed it. I don't know. It just got mixed up. But this is M7 Absolute, Oud Absolute, and this is by YSL. This is one of the older bottles. I think the newer bottles are like a black color completely. I think it's the same smell, but just a different presentation. This is such a nice. It's a oud, but it's a sweet oud. It's not a stinky at all. It's more kind of like a cozy kind of vibe to it, where you want to come in a little bit closer. This is definitely a date scent, man. This is a great one, and I wore this on Monday. I actually wore it to work too. I probably shouldn't have worn it to work, but you know, why not? That was on Monday. Then on Tuesday, I grabbed this one. This is amazing cheap fragrance. If you get a chance, or if you see it around, pick it up because it's amazing cheap fragrance. This is Choco Musk, and this is by Al Rehab. This bottle, I think, was like maybe $7. I think I've seen them as much as like maybe $15, maybe $20 for. I think this is the 30 milliliter bottle, but this fragrance is so amazing. It kind of reminds me of Chocolate Greedy. Is it Chocolate Greedy? Cocoa Musk. Yeah, it's Chocolate Greedy by Mancera. It reminds me of that, but it's dialed down. It's almost a little bit more wearable than the Mancera because that it still has a spiciness which tickles your nose a little bit, but it's dialed down a little bit where you can kind of wear it. You feel a little bit more comfortable wearing it because the Mancera is such a strong fragrance. It pushes out so far, and it's like, you don't want to. You got to make sure you're at the right place in the right situation to wear the Mancera. But this one is one that you could wear. It's a great one. That was on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. That was Tuesday. Choco Musk by Al Rehab. Then on Wednesday, I sparingly wear this fragrance, but I was just in the mood to wear it that day. This is Issey Miyake's Noir Ombre. I don't know if that name's going to come in because it is a little translucent. Man, this fragrance, the amber note in this is it's right on the borderline of being sweet and just dark. So it's like a dark, sweet amber, and it's almost to the point where it can be a little bit playful, but it stops. And it's almost to the point where it's too buttoned up and formal, but it stops. So it kind of rides right in the middle. Oh my goodness, this is a great fragrance. That's what I rocked out to on Wednesday. I ain't spray it because this fragrance is either discontinued or very hard to get in the United States. So I'm trying to save all my sprays and not waste any of them. But That is what I wore on Wednesday. Then on Thursday, getting my days. Then on Thursday, I grabbed this one. This one, I just got this not too long ago. I did a unboxing from, I think it was Fragrance Buy. I got some fragrances came in, and this one kind of impressed me, and I just wanted to try it out to see how it was. And actually, when I wore it on Thursday, the wear of it was even more impressive. I really like this fragrance. This is a great fragrance. This is Cesar Giovanni Lorenzi, and oh my goodness, this one clones a fragrance by Tiana Tesserini, I think. I think the fragrance, I can't remember the name of the fragrance, but this one, if it clones that one, I never smelled that fragrance, but if it clones it, this is a great scent, man. And it lasted for a while too. This is a really nice one. It has a sweetness to it, but it's still green and almost professional. This fragrance has a lot of character to it. This is something that you can really make a signature scent, because it smells like something that you can wear kind of all year round. In the summertime, you may have to dial your sprays back because, you know, the sweetness in here could get a little cloying. But for the rest of the year, this could be an amazing fragrance. This one is really great. And the reason I wore this one, and it's the reason why I wore the fragrance that I wore on Friday. And then on Friday, I grabbed this one, because this one is kind of similar to the Cesar, but this is not exactly. This one is amazing fragrance. This is another fragrance that just blew me away when I first smelled it. This is Dua's Mesmerizing Blaze. Oh my goodness. Whew. This fragrance. Oh my goodness. It's like a sweetness around fire. Wow, this fragrance is so good, and it's such a long-lasting fragrance. I guess most of Dua fragrances are long-lasting because I think they're extrait to parfum, but this one lasts forever and ever. I think I did like maybe only 3 sprays, and normally for me, I usually do like multiple sprays. I usually do about 10 sprays, depending on what the fragrance is. And then some of them I'll even do 30 sprays. If it's like a light spray, light fragrance, I'll do like maybe 30 sprays. But this one, this was an amazing fragrance, especially on Friday. Friday, it was a little bit overcast. It was raining. No, it wasn't overcast. It was raining all day Friday, and up until like around late in the evenings, like around 6 or 7 o'clock. But it rained most of the day on Friday, and this is a great fragrance for the rain. Whew, this is a great fragrance just in general, but it blended well with that rain, man. I had a good day with that. I had a good smells with this fragrance. That was on Friday. And then on Saturday, I actually did a ride along with this fragrance. The scent of it, I'm digging it. The performance of it is a little lackluster. It leaves a little bit. I was wanting it to last a little bit longer. It lasted 4 hours, but after the first, I think, hour, it was pretty close, really close to the skin. And this is Masharaba. And this one is another clone. This is a clone of Smoking Hot by Kilian, which the scent is good, and I can find times to use this. And the thing is, what I did, I don't think I did too many sprays. I think I did like maybe 12 sprays, maybe, or somewhere in there. But I think if I up my sprays, and if I spray my skin, and then after I spray my skin, put my clothes on, then spray my clothes, the same amount of sprays, I think it could last a little bit longer. But it wasn't too expensive, so I was glad to get it. Oh, and this was another one that I just got with that same unboxing from Fragrance Spy. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. And check out the ride along because even though it was a little short, it was a eventful day. So yeah, that was Saturday. Masharaba, la la la, la 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 la. But anyway, it's your boy Will with the Will Report. I appreciate your time. I know you could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me talking about 7 fragrances that I wore all week last week. So until next time, deuces.